Hello, I'm Pete. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. There's some Mandalorians just over there, I think. But first, our teammates need to level up a little bit. I'm just going to use the auto level up. Yeah, it's fine.
What can I do?
You can level up automatically. Yeah, do that.
Yes?
So, Mandalorians, in we go. Let's start with a grenade. Oh, I have to talk first.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Alright, it's fighting time. Let's chuck a grenade in. Start things off. And then let's get flurrying. Who am I flurrying against? This Mandalorian here. This guy looks fairly mean. Oh, look at our health dropping. Oh yeah, so she's cured up. She's queued up a cure. I should do some curing as well. Bastler's down. This guy's mean. He needs to be the priority. And whoa, that was quick. All right, it's all down to you, Wookiee. Wookiee's not going to last long. Attack everyone you can. You know, disengage, just run. Oh dear. This is bad. They're going to be following me, aren't they? Yeah, here he is. Oh, this guy. I don't stand a chance against him. Well, at least I've spread them out. I think. Right, okay. Reload. I've read a suggestion that mines might be a good strategy. Do I have any mines? I got some mines. So if I sort of set a little trap somewhere, so maybe in these trees here. So if I now place a bunch of mines, then maybe I'll be able to lure him into that. How does one place a mine? Okay, maybe I need a different character to place a mine. Maybe it requires a certain skill. Okay, yeah, so he can place frag mines. Use item? Oh, here we go. Right, so I think this is how I place a mine. So let's tap that. And then let's place another one here. And then move away from those. No, don't walk into that. Okay, well fortunately it looks like I can safely walk through those. Okay, so now we've got a little sort of zone of terror that I can encourage these guys into.
Ah, so this...
Right, skip. Okay, so let's start with a frag grenade. And then disengage. And try and lure them through here. That worked. Okay, this guy. Just you and me, mate. While this fight's going on, how's this going? You're flurrying. You're rapid shotting. Switch back to me. Okay, oh, that hurt me a lot. I need to cure. And I'm down.
I'm here.
Well, that Mandalorian's down at least. But that guy's going to be coming back, isn't he? Okay, he's dealt with. Right, flurry or attack. It's got to be that.
Cannot win.
Come on, maybe the two of us can do this. He's about to attack me. Oh, that hurt. Is it too late to cure? Maybe not. Cure quickly. Oh, it's so close. Oh, we did it! Oh my goodness.
Yes?
Oh, I didn't think that was going to work. Blimmin' heck. Oh, I thought we were done for. I didn't think I had a chance there. Oh, he must have some good loot. Lightsaber, some regulaty thing, sonic nullifiers. Yeah, good stuff. Yowza, that was a tough one. Oh, and that backpack's already been looted. What about you guys? What you got? Nothing? This guy surely must have some good stuff. I find that hard to believe. Oh. So is that it? Is that Mandalorian quest Raiders done? I've slain the leader. John would like to hear of this. Alright, I think we might need to fast travel back to John because I don't think I can make it back on the sliver of health I've got left. Alright, let's see if we can find the quickest way to John. Oh, what's this? Aratech Mercantile. I've never heard of that. Was this a trader? I understand congratulations are in order. You've decided to join the Jedi rank and file. Jedi Bron Khan. Another fresh-faced apprentice ready to leap into Jedi training with both feet. Well, best of luck to you is all I can say about that. It's always good to see another ally in the fight against darkness and corruption. If there were more people like you around, an honest businessman could make a decent living, and companies like that damn Sherruk Corporation wouldn't even exist. But listen to me. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evils of the Sherruk Corp, I'll bet. What can I do for you? I'd like to see what you have for sale. Excellent. As always, my selection is somewhat limited. Sherruk Corp has a monopoly on some of the suppliers. But I'm sure you'll find all my inventory is of the highest quality, and I've got a few special items you won't find anywhere else. Medpacks, medpacks, medpacks. Just one. For 40 credits. Huh. 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 Ooh. Pazak Cardo, ±5, that sounds good. I'll have that. And, yeah, ±3 maybe. Alright, let's buy that med pack. How much was the advanced? 80. Oh, he sells infinite, actually. So I can just buy a few. I've probably got some stuff I can sell as well. I very rarely use these antidote kits. Let's sell a few of those. Regular items of clothing. They're only worth... Well, that's worth value 0, so never mind. I was hoping to sell some worthless stuff, but it seems like worthless stuff is worthless. Crystal Red 57. Yeah, I think I've got a few things in here that I don't necessarily need, but I'm just not very good at getting rid of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to need this stuff. Right, well, let's close out that interface. Let's go and talk to John. He was the guy who would be interested in knowing about the situation with the Mandalorian Raiders. Pardon, I'm a word, if I may. There are many rumours about your recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. I don't think the Council would want me to speak openly of this mission. Please understand that I'm not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dorak has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Terentatek, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? Terentatek is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong, with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that Terentatek is a monster bred by the ancient Sith, and spread throughout the galaxy to destroy the Jedi. Fortunately, the Terentatek is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. This is not the first time the Terentatek have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organised another great hunt to try and exterminate them. The Great Hunt? What's that? The Great Hunt was organised by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigated and discovered the Terentatek were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. Cost? What cost? Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harbouring the Terentatek. The Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain, or almost all. There were still rumours of Terentatek on the planet of Korriban, a dark world some believed to be the birthplace of Sith. That is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the first Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. The work of killing the Terentatek, you mean? The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Duron Keldroma, Gun Han Saresh, and Shayla Nur. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them was devoted to the light. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat any Terentatek they found, and by supporting each other they could resist the temptations of Korriban and the lure of the dark side. But none of the 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is not known. But let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Terentatek. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Thank you for the warning. It was a long, long warning. It went for days and days. It felt like days. And days, it felt like days. Days and days, it felt... Let's go find John. Here is John. Hey, let me tell you a story about some Mandalorian Raiders, John.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Thank you, John.
Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the Council of your great deed.
What did I get? Credits received 1,250 XP. That's neat. That's okay. Yeah. Following me a bit closely there, Wookie. Right, so I think we've now sort of completed everything to do on this planet. Well, I mean, I can talk to some people. I can talk to Bastila. Bastila wants to talk, it would seem.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, he keeps staring at me. See anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Yeah, we probably should. So, quest log. Yeah, very good. Right, I think we need to perhaps talk to the council. That seems like the right place to go right now. Now, I feel like before we head into the council chambers, it might not be a terrible idea to save. Never know what's going to happen next. Never know what's going... No, okay, never know what. That'll do. Okay, so is one of these guys going to automatically start conversation? Let's talk to the Yoda creature.
Raheja Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their families. The council has decided to give it to them. Their love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents, and we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives free of oppression.
Hooray, so I don't suck. That's brilliant, that's excellent news. Now let's talk about other matters like Starforges and such like.
You must not fail in your mission. Find the star maps that lead to the Starforge. This is the only way to stop Malak and his Sith followers. You and Bastila are the galaxy's last desperate hope.
But beware that dark side. Bastila will guide you, but she herself is young and new to the ways of the Jedi. You must help her as much as she helps you.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so I guess they don't really have anything to say. I guess this is the bit where we go to the spaceship and fly off into the sky, which will be great, I'm sure. Is Juhani still around here, or does she... I think Juhani maybe hangs out on my ship these days. I think she's part of the gang. Let's go in and find out. Here it is, the Ebon Hawk. Is that the ramp? That looks a bit rampy. Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, I can move around now. There's Canderous. I think he's in the quest log. I think he wants to talk. Maybe. Juhani wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk. This is cool. I've got a little hub type thing. I can run around on my spaceship. Wonder what else I can do. I can get lost apparently. I should keep an eye on the map. Could be useful. Supplies? Definitely. This is a store of emergency food and supplies. And apparently I can't interact with it. Metal box. Empty. The disappointment. Okay, let's... who's in here? Okay, this is the bedroom. Space for 3. Very cosy, very nice. Got T3M4, our little droid thing. And Zalbar. And there's Juhani. Let's have a talk.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Yeah, I hope so too. Right, so... I want to know how we fly this thing. Where's the control seat? This all looks very useful. But I want to make this thing fly. Here we go. This is the galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. A destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Is it really? Dantooine, that's where we are now. Manaan, Korriban, Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Yavin. These are apparently our options. Bastila, have you got any suggestions?
How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
I've done pretty well so far.
That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encouraged you to stay with us, and I don't believe the reasons they gave. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
And I'm not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Journal entries added. Am I doing well with Karth? I'm not sure I am. But because of the betrayals in his past, he's not reacting to the situation well. No kidding. Hopefully in time he'll learn to cope with his emotional demons. Indeed. Now, Bastila is no longer purple. Does that mean she's ready to talk again?
How can I help?
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what you're famous for.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, Canderous up there. Oh, Karth's reappeared. Does Karth want to talk again? Let's talk to Canderous for a change. Where was he? He was, I think, through here and out the back. Maybe. There he is. Hey, Canderous. What you doing?
What do you want?
I was wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove
I like his shoes.
gain renown, and make our fortunes.
The Mandalorians destroy worlds for honor?
Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion.
I'm not sure how much I like this guy, really. Then what are you doing now?
The days of combat and glory and cheating death at every turn seem to be over now. I take what I can. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. Ha! People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this.
Oh.
We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Oh, okay. Sounds a bit serious. So yeah, if my understanding of this colour code is correct, then Karth wants to speak again. Let's find out if that's true, shall we?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Dantooine's a boring place. It's all plains and herders and small settlements. Perfect for the Jedi to lose themselves in, I guess. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Never mind.
You got it.
Right, so he doesn't have anything to talk about. Bastila, I assume, are you all talked out? I'd like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi, then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
But if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't be all bad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay, that's fine. I certainly feel like I've learned a lot more about Bastila today. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going next, so I need some time to think about this. For now, we will call this the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.